Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Behind Peter Drury and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Mateus Cunha will be scheming up here, Peter. He's a lovely link-up man who can take on all sorts of creative roles, and his ball carrying and dribbling skills are top drawer. I think he'd be the first to admit that his finishing needs a little work, but he's a big player in this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Showing good feet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Not the most accurate pass. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Lewis. Nicely worked.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lewis. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. He's there to hit it! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Heaven really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Anderson wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Anderson. And it's Lewis. Now it's Guendouzi. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ball swung in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Alberex Nigata, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Yoro does really well to win the ball there.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
He's going for goal! It's bounced back off the post. Dorgu. Cunha gets into a good position. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, no joy this time. Manchester United are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Mainu, whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
And that is high. Well, that is one way to stop him. Dorgu. Mainu. Dorgu. Now Anderson. Matheus Cunha. Heaven. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Has a look up and delivers. And the ball is out of play. Yoro knocks it out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Dorgu, well, played right into his path. Matheus Cunha. Mainu!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball. Menu. Here's Mathias Cunha. Played out wide. And it's Menu. Anderson. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, there's the clearance. Burmo. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. And that's chance for a shot! It's there! And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Albirex Niigata have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And it's Lewis. Albirex Niigata leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Tries from a long way out. Dorgu. To Martinez.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Just lacking in accuracy. Dorgu. Now Heaven. And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick reminder
To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Albirex Niigata have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's in plenty of space here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, that's neat. Out towards the flank. Fernandez made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he's managed to get free. And Burmo receives it in a good position here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Yoro. And it's Menu. Lewis. Here's Mathias Cunha. Heaven. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Mazraoui. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Team still separated by the game's only goal. He is through here! Quick look, then plays it in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Substitution on the field. Number 58. Number 7. Number
Menu.
8. Number 18.
Burbo. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Chance!
Number 13.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a loose ball. That's put paid to the danger.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lewis. That's a nicely shaped ball. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field.
So,
Number 2.
third corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 17.
It's going to be another corner, I think. Manchester United get their fourth corner. And the keeper beats it away. And he thumps it clear. Tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Ranieri. Lovely bit of skill. It's a shapes to shoot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Albirex Niigata are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
That has ended up in no man's land. Ranieri. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ranieri, that's very neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Menu. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Tignaz does well to get it back. Shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
There's the header! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's quick to get rid. No, again, there's no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Albirex Niigata have hit a quick-fire double here. That has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Albirex Niigata are coasting towards victory. Hannibal pinches it off him. Knocks it into space. Swings it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Menu. There will be a throw-in. Hannibal. Menu. Now it's Gnonto. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the delivery. And he's taking no chances there.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Oh, good. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Burmo. No, he's not getting past him there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Back in possession and ready to go again. And that's it. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Niigata definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.